Good evening. Good evening. This is Yvette with Yvette's Turn. I was scrolling on Instagram. I'm actually in the bed early. I worked out the past 2 days after work, and today I'm taking a break, and then I'll pick back up tomorrow with my workout. But I was scrolling on Instagram, and I have never really been a status quo person. But I came across this church service, and I'm not in the church. I was raised in Christianity, but I am no longer in the church nor in religion. But there was a church service, this clip on Instagram, and it was showing the choir, and it looked like a praise team leader. And it's a clip where he just simply sings the song from Golden Girls, but he sings it, the theme song from Golden Girls, but he sings it towards divine or God, whatever you call your higher power. And it was so off the beaten path. It was so sincere and authentic. And I just listened to it over and over again because you could tell he meant it. You know how the song goes, but he just really put it in a worshipful way. I even shared it on my Facebook, but it really touched my heart, and I shared it on my Facebook. But the only thing I want to say in the way of encouragement to anyone who has ears to hear, don't allow anyone, not a pastor, not a religious figure, the text that we have been given, those 66 books, they have been altered, and people will come and say, well, you can't, God says this here and this there. Don't allow anyone to define your relationship with divine. Him singing that Golden Girls theme in the church service, and you could tell he meant it from his soul. Like I said, I played it, just let it repeat. I don't know how many times, and I'm probably going to go back through it and let it repeat some more because, like I said, I shared it on my Facebook. But, honey, don't let anybody define your relationship with divine, nor put your relationship with divine in a box. You have to know for yourself that you have a relationship with divine, with the universe. And that's something that you have to forge. In addition to that song, as I listened to it, I just thought about times when I was going through different things, but I always remember a presence being there, whether you want to call it divine, whether you want to call it your ancestors, whoever. I always remember, no, regardless of the ups and the downs, whatever, there was always someone there, even if I couldn't see them. If it was, even if it was not somebody in the 3D, there was always someone there in the midst of tears that would help me dry my eyes. I'm drying them now, but just that presence. Okay. And I thought about a time where I went in Sally Beauty. This has been years ago. I went in Sally Beauty, and I don't even remember. I'm wanting to say it was on a weekend, maybe on a Sunday, but honey, I don't know. But I went in there and got what I needed and paid for it. And a song by John P. Key came on. And it's the "You Don't Know My Story. You don't know the da 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 da." And so it starts off kind of sad, but then it goes into like a praise and an attitude of thanksgiving and positivity. I didn't want to leave the store. I told the little clerk, uh, I've already paid for my stuff. I'm gonna leave it here a minute, but I love this song. I'm just gonna walk around Sally and finish this song out that's playing over your intercom. Honey, I walked around Sally crying, happy as I could be. Yes, I did. See, this is what I'm talking about, your own relationship. And didn't care who was looking. Yeah, I was crying and happy because of the things that I had gone through and been through, but still had that presence of divine with me. Okay? Yeah, honey, I paid for my stuff. I said, I'm gonna have to finish this song out. So just hold my little package up here. Honey, I just kind of walked around browsing stuff, just crying, just thinking, crying in Sally Beauty. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is pure. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, honey, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, I thank you for being my friend. Okay? All right, y'all. Good night.